is 10 a.m. on Sunday, 10 a.m. on Saturday, 6 p.m. on Wednesday, aka another day in paradise. How y'all doing today? Hello. Went out, kicked it last night. Y'all know we had a couple events to go to. Shout out to the more events popping off in Kansas City. You know, hey, we got a new lounge that we went and did a review on. Shout out to that new lounge. It was fire. We even got some collectibles from there, which I'll have to go to the truck and get here in a second after I get these videos going. But hell, we still got a couple quick videos to do too, so we gonna get that done while I get myself together, because you know I'm a little discombobulated. Shouts out to being discombobulated, because we gonna figure it out. Hell, shouts out to working on the fly, because I'm that guy. Anyways, let's see. We got our playlist together. Let me change the camera. Flip camera. Activate my theme music. Every superhero needs theme music. Well, I hit that button. I don't want to listen to music. I want to listen to me. Big me in the building. Morning, Sue. Appreciate you for stopping by. Y'all know you go check out the Bud Files every day. They actually are having a fun time because, you know, here recently it was Halloween. That's one of their favorite holla fucking days, which is cool. Shout out to the Halloween people. Somebody got to like that day. Besides my little brother. What was in the ashtray? Ain't no piece of blunt nowhere. Hell, won't get lucky like that. Anyways, let's get this playlist started. That way I can get this done.
Mr. Nice Guy was blowing up, man. We got customers from all over New York.
No, not that too.
We even stole a few from Samson.
Oh, what's up, nigga? Come on in, Mike. Come on, Wink, Mike. Thanks, baby. Get on. These feet are no he's scared.
Yeah.
Y'all know to check out my bro too, Cooking the Love and More. On all 50 of his YouTube channels, because you know bro be out there doing his thing.
Pound of my Swedish cheaper. Oh, you know better than that.
Smash the bag, baby.
That's gonna be $9,600, bro.
See what I got here. Come on, man. Hang out for a minute, smoking this. I got weed, got my bong out. Come on, son.
For you, man. I'll stay for a minute, but then I gotta be going. And Smoke Lot opened up to me like I was a bad man. Ridiculous. So now we had a famous clientele, and
Rena's gonna miss you.
And guess what else?
Call me next week. About weed. About weed.
Yo, drop the charges, set the timer, race the clock, I'm the death to fire. Snitch and tell, never sitting well from a test of fire, it's a test of fire. Inhale the smoke, it gets me higher. Put a bullet hole in your breast supply, your eye, contemplate your constant state of constipation, non-debate, forget the fiber, whoa. Now make the moves, I don't write the rules, I just light the fuse. You gotta right to choose, despite the news. If you don't like the food, then don't bite and chew. I'm certified, deep in the fight, reaching the heights you aspire to. I murder mics, now I'm serving life. You gotta earn a stripe just to wipe the shoe. My nerves are numb, I'll burst your lung. It's the vibe that made me feel kinda crazy. Now I'm burning time, searching for funds. Work's never done, till they trying to pay me like I'm the baby, not the mama. I wanna see you bust it down, Tatiana. Pop the llama, don't stop the drama till we charge the fucking cop the shot. Rihanna, no peace.
Yeah, no, cocoa is definitely more work with nutrients. So then, I'm just trying to, like, I grow hydro, and I know why I did it, but I'm trying to figure out how to help other people explain to people who don't grow hydro why they do it. You know what I mean? Because some people go, well, you can do it all in organics with less work. You know what I mean? That's what there's a lot of people out there that try to stand on that argument. So then, why would you do?
I mean, but then, I would say with something like that, I guess for a lot of people is consistency. I feel like that it's a little bit harder to get consistency sometimes in organics, and a lot of people say that. I love and appreciate organics, like organics outdoors all day. My roots were in organic. I'm new to cocoa. I've been pretty much, for the most part, organic, so that I went more what they call synganic, just a blend of synthetics and organics. But like for the first 7 or 8 years, I was soil and organics.
I like organics too, I'm just really curious because you've grown for a long time and then you went to cocoa, and there's quite a few people in the community that grown for a long time and they go to organics. Like, I've done organic growing, but not really with cannabis. I always went to hydro because from what I understood, hydro, you can get faster growth, you can get a bigger yield, you can get more terpene production, flavonoids. You can get a handful of different expressions that would be much harder to get in soil over and over and over again. So then I was, wanting to start a business someday. So then you got to get real good at repeated grows and having really good success and repeating it over and over again. So then hydro was like the holy grail to me, and then when I got into it, I realized it was very hard to actually make terpene flower. So, have you ever had any experience growing hydro and not getting the terps, or have you figured out some secrets?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I don't, it's up to you guys. I can name brands, but I had a run where I didn't really have really good success. I mean, it was okay. I mean, it was pretty solid. People liked it. But then I ran another line that kind of allowed for, some like organic inputs and things of that nature. And I found that the terpene profile was pretty close to what I remember in soil, and people were a lot happy with that.
No doubt.
Shout out to Heather. Y'all know to go check her out. She's over there chronically crafting on her channel this morning. Y'all know to go hit her up with her Sunday morning coffee and chat. You dig? And then y'all know to go hit up Higher Desert Exotic this afternoon because they'll be having another podcast today, and I believe they'll be doing a giveaway or something like that. So y'all know to go check them out too. Shout out to our level 2 Buy Me a Coffee members because that's why we talking about them. They them people that hit that Buy Me a Coffee link and be supporting your boy. So we gonna make sure y'all support them. However y'all want to do it, right? Right.
Yeah, TWP says repetition. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
So, with the kind of nutrient that you use right now, what all do you have? Are you just using raw salts, or is it synganic?
I'm using a little bit of both. I'm basically right now I'm doing some testing on a few different nutrient lines, and basically just seeing what I like the best. So for me, it really boils down to what matches my style of growing in it.
Which parent are you? In the bustling city of Nutriville, a group of extraordinary individuals has emerged, known far and wide as the superfood parents. They are on a mission to transform their families' lives through the power of nutrition, one delicious bite at a time. Meet Chef Larkita Marie, the culinary mastermind behind the Superfood Parents Playbook. With boundless enthusiasm, she welcomes you to embark on a thrilling journey to becoming a true superfood hero. But what exactly does that mean? In Nutriville, superfood parents are everyday heroes. These superfood parents lead the charge for better health, but not with capes. They lead with carrots and whole food fats like avocados. And instead of masks, they lead with mangoes and berries. Fruits and vegetables are the disease-destroying arsenal of heroes. Are you a disease-destroyer superhero for your loved ones? Fruits and veggies fuel the mission of heroes like Veggie Vixen. Are you a Veggie Vixen for your loved ones? Dedicated to ensuring their loved ones thrive on a diet rich in faves, fruits and vegetables. Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to guide your family to superhero status by reaching the highest levels of health and wellness daily. Become a plant-powered titan, a superfood avenger, or even a face crusader by earning 5 points for every food or vegetable eaten. It's a fun-filled quest where nutrition meets excitement. All of the digital details are at superfoodparents.com for the full experience. Superfood Parents has also created workbooks, where you'll discover the tools you need for success. These workbooks give you the heroic strategies to craft your grocery list like a seasoned hero. Which means you now have a playbook to even track your weekly meals like a true champion. And engage in mind-bending nutritional education with word searches that will keep your family entertained and informed. So, are you ready to join the ranks of the superfood parents? Are you prepared to unleash the power of face and make every meal a heroic endeavor? If so, flip the page of the Superfood Playbook and let's begin your journey to becoming the ultimate superfood hero.
To become a sponsor, just visit superfoodparents.com.
Wow, that's Snoop Dogg, the Godfather. I hit that blunt, I'm going to see the Father. Damn, Earth was cool. Oh, this gas, 93. Octane. God, take me now. Hey, cool it. He got another one sparked already. He being unreasonable. This beyond me. If you think I'm gonna hit that blunt again. I'm puzzled. I'm finna give it right back to him and tell him I hit it 10 times already. I'm finna
rolling
call
up some roaches
911 and report an attempted murder. He keep passing me blunts. He think we in a relay race. What a bummer. I'm finna put this out, and if he asks why, I'm gonna tell him I'm allergic to marijuana. Weed for me stand for with each exhale, I'm about to die. He gotta knock it off. I done already took 2 blunts. He done sparked a third one. Smoke monster. I'm finna play sleep. I'm comatose. Big fella, you took that blunt to the head. Now you finna be in the nearest hospital bed. This ain't the move. I'm finna scoot. He a different.
The green, the ganj, the bud, the grass, the gas, the pot, the wacky backy. Going back as far as 2800 BC, this magical plant, known by, albeit its many questionable names, has been used for medical, industrial, and recreational purposes. With the ever-increasing social media expansion of disability, neurodiversity, and autism content, crossovers between communities have indeed formed, some of which you can kind of expect. Others kind of came out of the woodworks as something that's a bit suspect, a bit like, why is this happening? More and more neurodivergent individuals, autistics, and those with chronic medical conditions are embracing the identity in line with the idea
What up, big
of a
dog?
stoner.
Philly
With my
OG
recent
in the building.
podcast
Y'all know to go
guest,
check out
Dr.
Broski.
Miyavi Shields, reporting that
That's what's poppin'.
70%
Appreciate seeing
of
you.
surveyed daily marijuana users were actually autistic. But why? Why is this? Welcome to my Autiverse. I'm Thomas Henley, and welcome to one of the 4-part series of videos that I have for you on autism and marijuana. Yes, today, of course, we are speaking on the usage of marijuana by autistic individuals, focusing primarily on the positive lived experience rather than just the science. I am not a doctor or psychologist, so please consult on the content of this video, and please do not make any choices which could land you in trouble with the law or trouble with the medical system. I am not a professional. Need to get that out there. The thing is, although even CBD can seem like a health supplement, the compounds in this plant have very active, widespread effects on all of the different nerves and neurons in your body. We call this the endocannabinoid system. It's a very archaic system that reaches into a lot of different parts of your body, has a lot of real noticeable effects on how you work as a human being, cannabinoids have potentials for misuse, very real side effects, and may have interactions with different medical drugs, recreational substances, and other mental health disorders. Whilst I'm not a professional, I am autistic myself, and over the past few weeks I've been scouring the internet, particularly on Reddit, to figure out, understand the perspectives of autistic people taking THC, particularly for recreational medical reasons. Some of the stories that they have, some of the experiences, the general feel of what it is like to be an autistic stoner, I suppose. So let us speak briefly on the active compound within the marijuana plant, the psychoactive compound,
What up,
THC,
Lee? Hopefully you
tetrahydrocannabinol.
having a better
I
week.
definitely didn't take like 5 takes of that.
Glad to see you.
Basically,
Though.
to
How
give
you
us a
doing?
reference point for the things that we're going to be talking about today. THC is the compound most associated with the idea of being high. It's responsible for a lot of the psychoactive effects. People can report feeling very giggly, happy, relaxed, or even paranoid, anxious, confused, and in some cases, delusional to some extent. It can heighten senses, making things more pleasurable, time feel a bit slower, and it can lead to psychedelic-like effects, pseudo-psychedelic effects, particularly when cooked into things and eaten as edibles. It can also lead to an increased heart rate, reduced blood pressure, lightheadedness, dry mouth, redness in your eyes, and many more physiological changes. The ratio of THC to CBD leads to different categories of marijuana. You may have heard terms like indica, which is very high CBD. You have hybrid, which is sort of a similar ratio, and then sativa, which is kind of the stuff that you would find on the black market, basically. So very, very high. No CBD to be found, or at least a minor amount. Then, of course, the mix of terpenes and the types of CBD and THC, because it's not just one thing, there are like different variations of those, basically leads to the classification of different strains, different types of marijuana, like Gorilla Glue, or what's another one? OG Kush.
OG
Original
Kush, really.
gangster. Now that we got some of the basics covered, let's go into something more interesting. Go into some of the more positive interactions between autistic people and THC containing marijuana, focusing specifically on lived experience, of course. Number 1, social reward and oxytocin mediator. What do I mean by this? This is a flashy title, okay? Just a flashy title to head up each section so that it kind of aligns well with the markers that are put on the video. You didn't need to know that, but I felt like I needed to say it. Stop looking at me. Perhaps the most interesting and alluring parts of THC to autistic people is its potential as a social mediator. Whilst recreational drugs like alcohol can reduce inhibitions, make people a little bit more chatty than usual, THC can actually increase the pleasure that they feel interacting with other creatures, other people, animals even. I know for me as an autistic person, I don't necessarily feel much social anxiety around other people. I've kind of got quite a bit of confidence to me over the years. I feel quite comfortable in situations, but I often just prefer to do my own thing, as socializing does not hold that high of a reward for me. As mentioned in the introduction, I did a podcast with cannabis researcher Miyabi Shields, who illuminated this THC oxytocin mediator. Oxytocin being involved in love and bonding, which may illuminate the reasons to why THC can encourage autistic people to socialize more and enjoy more too. And some have culminated to show that perhaps we may not feel as much of that sort of social reward, and so THC might be beneficial for some people in those ways. Number 2, emotional enhancement. Another of the more encouraging effects of THC is its mood-enhancing properties. Yes, people generally report feeling good on it. Autistic people often exhibit what is called alexithymia, which is a dual perception of your own emotions, and it is tied to this idea of autistic interoception, which I will go into very soon. With alexithymia, it can be hard to know how you feel about some things that happen, or how you feel in general. It's not a reduction in the amount of emotion that you can feel, it's just your perception of that emotion. The mood-enhancing effects of THC can help some people notice and categorize their emotions a lot more easily, which I think in combination with a lot of introspection and journaling could lead to some beneficial realizations about the past, present, and even potential future. Obviously, dose dependent, I imagine. It's important to remember that THC is psychoactive, meaning that you are not in your normal brain state. So if you are doing this kind of thing, I think it would be a good suggestion to try and tie back some of these realizations to sober reality before committing them to your long-term memory. Autism is highly linked to this idea of reduced interoception, what I alluded to earlier. Basically, having issues noticing you are hungry, thirsty, need to use the bathroom, essentially a dulled perception of your own bodily needs, which is connected to alexithymia. One of the effects of THC, particularly when it starts to wear off, is that it can stimulate appetite and even enhance the pleasure that you get from eating. This could be beneficial for those who find eating to be a chore, allowing them to enjoy more nutritious foods, or for those with various EDs or medical and psychological conditions which could impact one's appetite. It has the potential of enhancing hunger for some people, enough for them to tell that they're hungry, even despite the interoception, but it also has the effect of feelings of fullness, which may lead to overeating. And it's also worth being aware that THC can suppress appetite in the long term with chronic use. Mental illness. Autism tends to co-occur with different mood disorders at a higher rate than autistic and non-autistic individuals, potentially due to our biology, potentially due to a lot of environmental factors that we have to deal with. THC has mood enhancement short-term effects, which may alleviate symptoms during that usage. This is talked about a lot by sufferers of depression that I've seen. However, it's not quite clear how it impacts mental health in the long term. Some studies showing worsening of symptoms too in that long term, which is quite concerning. THC can definitely increase anxiety and paranoia pretty significantly, alongside having the potential for catalyzing schizophrenia in some. More on the potential negatives in a future video. Open-mindedness and spontaneity. Open-mindedness is often tied to the idea of being a stoner. THC, for some, can help them think a lot more laterally, tying different concepts together more creatively, or even open their mind to new ideas, experiences, or concepts. Perhaps due to...
Y'all know to go over to Rumble and say good morning to Bear on Mondays and Tuesdays. You usually be jamming out. If not, go over there every day because you know he got enough content for you to look at it every day. You dig? Shouts out to the son of Odin Seed Company. Y'all already know we started putting those genetics down yesterday. Here in a minute, whenever we get done with our video topic, we're going to go back and actually put the water in the freaking genetics because I didn't do that yesterday. I got everything in the bag but the water. Imagine that, right? Anyways, who puts water in bags and sells it to people? Not me, but we're going to be selling germination tactics because that's the way we did it this week, right? Shout out to Papa Them Beans because we got 3 of each of the 11 genetics in the bag. Hopefully, at least 2 of them pop, if not all 3, because, you know, I got space for all of them. Shout out to the real estate gang. You know, my availability in my areas are all open at the moment. So, you know, we could change it up and do a very sponsored Grow by Triple B. Shout out to the big homie, though. Y'all know to go check out son of Odin Seed Company. Everywhere you go, look him up. Yeah, just type him in just to see if he's on the top of his SEO. Shout out to SEO, because, you know, we on top of ours. Team DWC, TWP, what's poppin'? Just put it in.
Its inhibitory-like effects or emotional enhancement, this may help some people step out of their comfort zone and consider new perspectives, especially if that person is very closed-minded and serious about life. Now, autistic people do not think in black and white. A lot of us are to nuance, but I know that in my youth, I sought certainties in life in areas that aren't truly certain. Particularly when it came to the psychological or social worlds. It's not that I was black and white in the way that I thought. I just felt safer in that kind of area of life due to its certainty, due to the certainty that it brought me. It helped alleviate a lot of the anxiety that I felt. But in the long run, I think it led me to become fairly closed-minded to new ideas and perspectives.
I think anything that gives you a new perspective has the potential of opening your mind to new ideas, or at least gets you to really consider them. Being that THC can enhance your emotions, making socializing a lot more enjoyable, in a social setting, this may help you consider other people's perspectives and opinions more seriously. Potentially, this may also help someone who is very routine-orientated 24/7, but wanting to be a bit more spontaneous and easygoing, allowing them to have more experiences outside of their comfy, stable routine, if they feel able, of course. Sensitivity enhancement. Although you can take both negatives and positives from this THC-related sensory enhancement, the positives can be very enticing to some. Enhancing these two areas could help with decompressing from the stressful experiences that we can have as autistic people in life, and potentially help with relationships where one party has potentially a lower drive or some anxiety around intimacy. Although important to mention, it is dependent on the dose, the person, the situation, and can also lead to some negative effects in these areas when it comes to long-term chronic use. Unmasking and being authentic. One of the things that I've seen going around the autistic stoner communities, I'm still very confused and bewildered to how this connection has just blossomed between these two communities, but it has. One of the things that I've been seeing going around a lot is the beneficial effect that they've seen with using marijuana during their unmasking process. Whilst some may get anxiety from usage in the short term, many may find that long term they stop caring as much about their differences and find it easier to be more open and authentic to themselves. It lines up pretty well with my own experiences in life, as I always say that even if you are different, being authentic, comfortable with you, confident in who you are, is very impactful on your social life. It's not just a buzzword, it's not just like a thing that people say. It generally does make you feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more yourself, less fake in a sense. Perhaps it's those positive social interactions you have all from introspection, but some people find a lot of use in this. More associated with CBD in the mainstream, THC has pain relief properties which can be beneficial to a lot of autistic people. Why? Well, autism can occur with things like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and other chronic pain disorders. A bit of a small one here, but definitely a big reason why some people choose to use marijuana. Insomnia. Autism and sleep issues are also highly correlated, as with a lot of things that you will see when you are researching into autism. THC can make it harder to sleep on its own, but when combined with the right ratio of CBD, it can support someone getting to sleep, and also with resetting someone's sleep cycle, depending on the person and the dose, of course. Potentially, it suppresses your arousal and increases the amount of adenosine that you release in your brain. Caffeine is something that inhibits adenosine, leading to sort of a wakefulness while the caffeine is working in your system, but as it starts to go down, the caffeine starts to stop acting, and is released in larger quantities, leading you to get that dreaded caffeine crash. Although it can be used for sleep, it has also been shown to reduce the amount of rapid eye movement sleep, or REM sleep, that you can get. And REM sleep is pretty important. The THC can also potentially reduce sleep quality in the long term. However, for those with bad recurrent nightmares, perhaps those with PTSD, it can reduce the amount of dreams that you have, which could be seen as a positive in some applications. Well, that's all of the...
Shout out to having less dreams when you don't want to have dreams, in other words. It's like that way that they got rid of Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying? They had to get rid of him. They had to get you out. You know, you didn't have to even be able to have dreams. Shout out to medicines that take away the dreams. Sometimes the dreams are the problems. Well, except for mine, because mine are nightmares. You know what I'm saying? I live my nightmare. You know what I mean? We ain't out here dreaming. We live in nightmares. Because guess what? They be trying to trick you at first, but then whenever you get hit, now you out of the nightmare. But then you realize you still got to play the game. But we going to keep it moving.
Positive experience I've heard of scouring the depths and analysing the experience from autistic stoner communities, but I'm not done. No, I'm not done. Next time, we're going to be having a look at the negative experience some autistic people may have with THC, but also going into the negatives of CBD and the positives in future videos. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please consider liking, subscribing for future dives into interesting autism content. My new streaming and commentary channel is officially up and running. So if you want to catch up with the new stream clips that I have over there, you can find the link down in the description. And if you love what I do and you want to support me in creating more videos, the best way that you can do that is by joining the memberships for as little as £1 per month. You will get some cool benefits with memberships, such as access to...
See, just changing the camera angles only helps keep retention for a short amount of people that ain't listening anyways. But you know how we do. We make videos for people that are wanting to be entertained at the moment, but for the people that are listening, we got good information in there for you. I'm going to just go ahead and skip to the next one, because you know how we do. Shouts out to that big homie. You know, this is this beat I'm stuck on right now, if y'all ain't noticed, because I ain't been playing them more than one video per video. Nah. Cooler than a fan keeps going. It's going to keep repeating itself for right now. But we do got a new beat for y'all, too, so don't worry. We got that going. We got that going on the beats. Heather's still live. Shout out to Heather. She crafted and chatted. Like I said, y'all already know when the music start playing, we gonna remind y'all where y'all supposed to be going. That sound loud. Take a look in the studio. Shit, yesterday video got 53 views. Well, damn. It's right there. But we getting them 50 pieces back now on videos and lives. Yeah, let's see where the videos are. It's still low numbers, but we got 50 somewhere over there. Hustling backwards, right? Love how Homer's over there celebrating too. You know, you got to have the imagery for the people to know what you're talking about. Yeah, these idiots think they're out here winning when they fucking losing. Homer, you was a simp, son. Yeah. Shit. Y'all know we almost are at 1,330 subscribers. We're apparently one away from that today, so that's cool. So we'll be hitting that next. You know us, we just doing our thing. I mean, consistent pouring in the building. Y'all know what the goals and the accomplishments are, so y'all know how we do over here. We just show y'all things y'all might want to see. You dig? Shout out to the backside of the green room. And that was a reference to, you know, the green room. Because like I said, we did start our process of germinating the Son of Odin Seed Company beans that we got from Brother Triple B. Shout out to Bear Miller. Y'all know he does his thing. Out there piling, chucking, as he says, but hell, he's making projects happen at one part at a time. Hell, you know how they got to do with them shits. Let's see. Anyways, y'all know to go check out the Buy Me a Coffee before our beats ends, and we get back to these little clips we got. Shouts out to clips, because that's what's popping.
So this is day 3 of the KOV challenge. So one of the things that we're supposed to do is ask a question, and one of the questions I'm interested in is, what do you think about my channel? When I started this channel, I started it, well, for me, I'm a type A personality and I needed to relax. I have some disabilities that are related to stress, and it seems like people like them and watch them. But you guys tell me what you think. Bye.
Everybody in New York was calling to get down with Mr. Nice Guy. We met all kinds of customers, like this guy here. He's what we call an enhancement smoker, because he thinks that marijuana makes every activity that much better.
Mi casa es su casa.
Observe.
You're Scarface, right?
Yeah.
I love Al Pacino, man. You ever see Son of a Woman?
Yup.
You ever seen Son of a Woman on weed? That's the way to see it, man. It's just that.
$60, yo.
Cool, man. I got it. Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill, man?
No, I don't know, yo.
Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill on weed? Oh, there's some weird shit in there, man. There's a dude sitting in the bushes, man. Does he have a gun? I don't know, man. I don't know. What? Red team go. Red team go. It's just some weird shit, man.
Man, fucking crazy, yo.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, man. Hey, yo, wait. Dude, I'm gonna check out the stars later. It's really trippy. Especially weed, man.
So anyways, let's see. Y'all want to go through what we got at the show? We got an edible. It's a sucker. Shout out to suckers. You know, people like suckers, so, you know. Yeah. I had to look and see which company this was from, but, you know, shout out to them. Oh. We got some THC juice. We did strawberry lemonade with 50 milligrams of something in it. Kick up some dust today after Bible study, right? Yeah, I'm going to church. I had Bible study at home around 2 o'clock. Shouts out to weekly consistency, because that's where we be at, right? Anyways, let's see. I believe the drink, the sucker, and the gummies, because I got some gummies over there too. I'm gonna grab those in a sec. All came from old boy janitor I met yesterday. Shouts out to him. That's his logo right there. And his slaps. You know, he threw slaps to me too. Yeah, 2 of them. Boom. Got the slaps. Then we got another one. Shouts out to that one. Yeah. See, this is a good thing about going to the event. You always got something to show somebody in the morning. Like, look what I got. Yeah, look at me. I did something. Yeah, I'm moving around. Of course, you know they like pandas. He had on a bucket hat. Smart idea with his Einsteins. That might be the E40. They said, don't help me, help the bear. That's why you help the bear. It's a panda bear. He's an extinct creature. A rare creature, not extinct. You know what I'm saying. You better help the big homie. Don't help me, help the bear. What is going on, G Mama Grows? Y'all know that's her backup for her new channel, I should say. So go over there and support that one too, you dig? Yeah.
Give it gas when I'm dipping competition, getting past, living fast, furious, staying on track, never worry when I'm spinning. Last better get it back, ride for my dog, alphabeted on us, you gon' get it back. Never split this pack. Whenever I witness cap, we ain't fucking with your fiction, facts, your conviction lacks. When I get up in my bag, I'ma spend, we ain't tripping off tax, clipping this tag, working on my wish list, cooking this cake. Let me flip this stack. You a flash in the pan, while you relax in the can. My team finna pack this sedan, putting tracks in the sand, pushing my craft at the fan, got the people all clapping their hands, putting cash in my brand, keeping my octane high, my grade premium, not 8-9 or 8-7, and when I run across state line, I'm 9-1, I gun it, clock great time, my time come, disappearing in the dark horizon, way I cut turns, I'm as sharp as diamonds, got them on tilt like a car's alignment, this is raw refinement, not a hard assignment, I'ma give it gas, give it gas, bitch.
So then anyways, we still have our edibles to show you. Shouts out to these 1,000 milligram fucking gummies. Yeah, got those. And then we got a nice fat giant white macadamia infused cookie from the beautiful people over at Antoine Matthew and Jay, K Jr. Really, you named your daughter K Jr.? K was super thick though, like this cookie, so that is what's popping though, you know what I'm saying? After they out there doing their edibles, because I was motivated to get a cookie apparently. Shouts out to getting cookies out in public, because that's what we do. Anyways, moving forward, let's see where we going. Oh yeah, we finna go to the green room so I can show y'all these damn baggies for your germination class. We're doing the baggie method, people. Come on now, keep up this week. We're teaching people how to germinate and do stuff and prep for DWC, which is going to be easy this way because we're going to go straight to a direct to pot method after this anyway. So once they germinate and pop, then they're going to be out there doing their thing, straight in the pot. You see what I'm saying? Final pots is what we do around here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time to be playing with them. We don't put you down. That's what we do. And if you don't make it back up, you wasn't made to make it up around here. You see what I'm saying? Shouts out to making up that growth schedule because we be getting it in. Team getting it in. Now y'all know I'm finna be away from the keyboard, so I won't be in my own damn chat. I can read the chat, but I ain't gonna be in the chat. What up, Adrian Carpenter? I appreciate y'all. I'm finna be moving around to the garden. Let's go. Because we put in some work yesterday, which was highly appreciated by the amount of views we had. So, people like watching me put in work. So I tell people, hey, we do review videos and I be putting in work. Because guess what? It's all content for me. And y'all gonna see what I see too, right? Put that camera around. We back in the green room. Y'all know to go check out the Rumble videos. Because Rumble's actually rocking with us a little bit better over there. And apparently it is a little bit better quality on the Rumble side than YouTube. So, hey, they got that little advantage. We got our strawberries down here. Some dragon fruit over here. I'm going to have to get ready to transplant them soon. So, that's going to be coming up. And then my purple flower that seems to be blossoming again. It takes its breaks, but it starts right back up, right? Yeah, it even got a little bit thicker around the base too. You see that bush want to grow, right? Shouts out to being in the bushes because we're going to be in the flower bush in this piece. That one likes to get a little tall because the one outside is kind of big. So you dig, it's going to get back up there. But here we are with the rest of the buckets and the lids, right, stacked up. Look at them. All clean and back in, ready to go in the green room. We got a lot of buckets we're going to have to do and deal with. For starters, I'm going to have to move them flowers out and put that fucking little small dead looking tree over in the corner. Or do I put it over here in this corner? Put it in the second spot, get it out the way. That might work. We'll see. I'm going to have to reorganize these buckets anyways because we got all of these. Look, look, look. Don't mind the ashes because y'all know I be smoking, okay? We was smoking, putting in at work yesterday. It happens. But anyways, you see BM cross with hold on. BM is Bear Miller. So, you know, these are his crosses. And then he let you know what he did. So, you know, we went through all them. Check out yesterday all the names. If not, check out yesterday's video to get all the names. Hell, quit being lazy. Yeah, if you missed yesterday's video or if you're new, go back anyways, right? Shout out to the new people because, you know, I had to go back to the one I told you to go back to. Shout out to that. Anyways, the pineapple's over here in the corner chilling. Shout out to the pineapple. You need to top water that one. Although it has water in the root, so you need to give it water up top couple days because that's how pineapples like to grow. You dig? Just, you know, for awarenesses out there. But then we got a dead plant over here I need to cut down. It looked like it didn't like what I was trying to tell it. So, you know, that happens sometimes and they sometimes don't like what I'm trying to tell them. Hell, I'm consistent, so I usually just do the same damn thing. So the plants that don't like it, they cut themselves out. You see what I'm saying? Well, how do you want to do it? Well, I experiment and see what I can get away with. But other than that, for the most part, if they don't like what I'm doing in general, they're not going to like it either. So they can go about their business. But that's the green room for the day. Need to do a little dust and get these Legos back clean and all that good stuff. But I'll probably be working on that soon. Y'all know how it goes. Been busy in these streets, putting in that work. Shouts out to the Workbook 2024. Because, you know, we did that too. Did that. But hell, let's see. We're under 50 minutes. So we might as well wrap up and leave.